Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the StarLadder minor qualifiers for the CIS region. We are right into the pistol and things are going to look very spicy indeed. Kinder's going to be off towards the car. This is the second map of the series indeed. Se7en are taking the first one, Inferno. It was the map pick of Prosto, but it was won by the underdog Se7en coming into this. So this is their map pick. This is the one they looked confident on yesterday. It showed that they have promise on it. We'll see if they can pull it off here. And it will be Smiley opening things up. But the trade is in from Kensor. But HP standing top, keeping the advantage alive for the CT side. Kensor will walk in with Ivan finding the follow-up. It's on to Lack and Winter. The man advantage with Prosto. They will hold on to it as well. That'll be the bomb getting planted. Man advantage here on the T side. Winter will start to wrap his way through Long. Flash has been spotted entering the pit, and they should deal with him rather quickly. You have Lack making sure Long is covered off, but they push pressure on the Flourish. They'll pick him off. There'll be one player inside of the site, one down inside of CT now to try and deal with. And it's definitely possible as they start to move back into the bomb site. Lack will have the teammate crosses over towards CT. Kenzor finished off on the drive-by. Time is ticking. Shot from Winter. Kit's alive on the side as well. And that is the round pickup coming through from Se7en. What a pistol that was. Retaking the bomb site after everything was looking dire. Winter and Lack run back in from Long and dispatched with 3 players. Prosto cannot get the pistol under their way, and this is a great sign moving forward for Se7en. If they can get off to a good start coming into their map pick, that's exactly what they need to take this series 2-0. Coming up a little bit later on, we have got Spirit taking on Vegas Squadron. That should be a fun one as well. Here on the mainstream, though, we will continue to cover Se7en versus Prosto. And it's getting very, very exciting indeed. HP is able to take away Yukindar. Smiley with a kill on the Flourish. Black able to get a dropping frag, and it's just falling to pieces here for the T side. They're absolutely rinsed on short. And that is now 2-0 here from Se7en. Utility being used up, it'll go right in towards a long husk. That will prevent anybody from peeking beyond it in Prosto. This is the first sort of round where they've had something to fight with. First gun round coming in, round number 3. It's going to be the AK-47s for Yukindar. Ivan, Flourish, and a Mac-10 here on Kenzor. On Se7en, they've just got the AK, 2 AUGs, MP9s on 2 players as well. Prosto will start to make their approach up towards short. They'll drop a couple of players back down and towards middle. The bomb will make its way across through the upper tunnel, and sitting there on the other end of it is Winter, waiting with backup from Black up towards the window with a more long-range suitable weapon of the AUG. But look at this, Kinder's realized he can just walk right through Long and just make his way in towards T-spawn area. He can get so much information from this and actually start the flank. Kenzo needs to get this opening kill. If he doesn't find this kill, it's over. There's the opening pick. The flash is in. Can he get the second? No, he runs out of ammo, but his teammate is there to trade. And so the man advantage is still here for the T side. They're doing a good job so far. Yukindar pushed up behind the van. No one was expecting him to be there. And IHP is left into a 1v4. He'll be finished off as well. The first round goes in favor of Prosto, in favor of them in the gun round. So that's what they needed. They needed that under their belt. And now that they've got the gun round win, that should give them a little bit more confidence. Se7en, not on round that they should be expected to get too much done into this one. Should be an even scoreline of 2-2. And again, the first couple of rounds are wide open. This could go any way, essentially. You know, it could be Prosto and taking a couple more here. Otherwise, Se7en, yeah, probably going to lose this one. Prosto should be up to 2. It will be immediately Prosto sending a couple of players up towards short. They'll send 3 players to really mark their presence over towards A. This is generally part of the map you want to take as a default. As for so many different avenues of approach. Kinder's going for the long push. And it has been spotted this time. Watched by Flourish. Nickelback is up towards short. Looking over the top in towards the A bomb site. Currently have 1 player there with Winter fighting in middle. We also have a Smiley just in towards elevator. A difficult position to deal with when you're coming in from short. Flashbang will go in towards long. Flash ready to go through the mid doors as well. Multiple players from Prosto can start to arrive in towards the A bomb site. They have got HP sitting there. Smiley in below on the wood, and that is going to be the kill. Nickelback takes him away. Smiley tries to boost up, but he gets his head torn off as well, as Nickelback just wants to make this easy. And it is easy for him with the SG up against the pistols. Bomb planted, job done. Prosto now are going to be sitting on that A bomb site. They'll be finished off rather easily here. The CT's Winter, last man alive. He's off towards T-spawn with the Deagle. He's hoping he can find an exit, but Prosto have won this one cleanly. They haven't lost a single player just yet. Flourish might die here, but it will be Winter finished off. And Flash will get the triple kill. 2-2. Scoreline again even. Equilibrium on the board. But the problem arises for Se7en here because they haven't got a whole lot to work with. They're going to go for a little bit of a half-bite. Deagle in the hands of HP. Deagle there for Lack as well. Winter pick it up a Deagle. Have a scout in the hands of Kinder. This should be a relatively simple one for the boys on the T side, but damage done early. Oh no, Kinder getting a shot through the door as well. There's a lot of damage done onto Prosto. They're softened up. No, they're softened up. Nice and cushy. Or Se7en to perhaps take a couple of these kills. The Deagles can definitely just one-tap them, not at any range, really. The Nickelback needs to be careful. He's up on top. And below him on the cart. Spot that kill. That's Winter falling away. Now he's trying to move on in. It's Flourish going to be finished off. There's a kill from Nickelback. Easy recovery here from the T side. Yes, they take damage early, but no one falls. And Nickelback should take away Smiley. And there we go. Another clean round for Prosto. That allows their money to build exponentially. And Se7en didn't really do enough there to keep it modest. You know, they didn't get a couple of kills to force them to rebuy. And so that's when the T side have built up a lot of cash for themselves. Se7en are going to have to find themselves a round win here. When the pause coming in, it gives them a little bit of time to talk over. And yes, it may be a technical pause, but, you know, online you can't exactly enforce the rule set of what you would at LAN. You can't say, oh, stop talking during a technical pause. Because, you know, how hard is that going to be to sort of make sure that it's happening and enforce that rule? Because when you're online, you're not going to have a referee in everybody's team speak. On the bottom is going to be coming in towards the B site. There's a kill from Winter onto Kenzor. Early pick is the CTs as HP gets another as well. Ivan finished off. It's the man advantage here on the CT side. Yukinder, Nickelback. They are left into a 2v5. Yukinder will take the frag onto Winter. And that'll be the man advantage doubled on the CT side. Flash goes over B. Nickelback able to get himself couple of tapper kills with the SG, and there's one. Looking for a second that Smiley will finish him off. And now Yukindar is into the 1 versus 3. Man advantage on the CT side. Yukindar will take the headshot. Smiley finished off. Yukindar brings the bomb back. He will plant it safely. And won't be the Molotov going on towards the double doors. Flash over the top of the B bomb site. Yukindar will peek beyond. Kinder just sitting towards the bottom of the ramp. That'll be the headshot. Yukindar picks it up. Last man standing is HP. And he starts to make his way through on towards the site. Yukindar is going to peek beyond it. There's the headshot. And it will be 4-2. Easy cleanup for you, Kindar. He's definitely been a shining light for them. I think on Inferno he had some great runs as well, even though they didn't get too much done. But this is a good start from Prosto. Definitely showing us the signs of life that they want to bring this to a third map. Because if they don't, then this will be a very embarrassing scoreline. Yesterday they did lose, but they won the second map of the series, ended up losing the last. One of the maps they did lose was Inferno as well. Well, Nickelback and Flourish, they will get 2 kills between them. Lack, Winter, and Smiley are going to be into the 3v5. It'll be Yukindar with a headshot. Lack will be finished off. Yukindar starts to move in towards CT spawn. Molotov up towards short. And Yukindar will look for the headshot. Winter finished off towards the window. Smiley on the last man standing. Into 1 versus 5. He'll start to try and make his way across. Yukindar is just going to hold off. Smiley left with a USP, and he'll be fine, and that'll be the kill for Yukindar. 5-2. Rosto off to a blistering start in comparison to that of Inferno. Peeked on middle. They were looking for an early pick here, Prosto. Luckily, Se7en aren't giving him anything for the CT's sake. They have 2 players up towards short. One just a little bit further back inside of mid. They have 2 players currently situated on the B bomb site. Black is going for a boost over the top of the smoke, and Nickelback's about to walk on in. Black will take that kill. HP will grab Yukindar, and that's a good start from the CT side. They've got the advantages to work with. Flourish looking for the trade through the fire and flames. He goes, he gets the kill, but the grenade comes in, and from the grave, Kindar will keep the 2-man advantage alive. It's on to Kenzo and Ivan to try and pull this one back, but Prosto, I have to say, this round is looking so dire for them. Kenzo and Ivan, they are skilled players, but this might just be a step too far for them, I'm afraid. Making their way towards the B-bomb site. Lack has spotted Kenzo and done a hell of a lot of damage onto him as well. When it's going to be the commit, and they've rotated 1 player back in towards the B-bomb site as well. Lack and Winter want to hold it off. As Winter picks it up, it'll be a peek from Lack to finish off the job. And it's 5-3. Double up setup and play for the CT side. It's always good on Dust 2 to have that in your arsenal, because you can really wield it to success. You can get one a bit more lenient, a bit more aggressive, going for those early picks and trying to find you an advantage early. And you also got one that can play a little bit more like a turret and locked on one of the side of the map. So you generally want to have those on polar opposite sides, and they have left Winter to be that turret operator towards the B-bomb site. You can stay towards window, get a pick full away, and play it on retake if they need to. And they have got the man advantage that way. Needs to be careful it doesn't fall though if they do decide to go B, but luckily Prosto are going to be turning their attentions towards short, and that's where Se7en have actually got a bit of a stack going on towards this A-bomb site. So Prosto might find themselves a tough challenge coming their way. It is going to be the smoke landing on short. Prosto signaling they want to go here. They might just drop off into the waiting arms of Kinder, who wants to maul them to pieces. They keep running up short. HP's gone on the flank again. This time he'll find Flourish. That's a good kill. That's the man advantage picked up. Another push coming in towards short. Yukindar has to go back because they have to be careful that the flank could come in from short. No one actually coming from that. So the bomb will get planted safely. The Se7en are willing to play this one on retake. They don't even want to go for the fights here. They feel confident enough that they can just win these when it comes to the retake. And that's a missed opportunity from HP. He could have got another. It'll be Winter picking up one. Another one coming in from HP. And that's HP finally falling to the AWP. But Kenzo will line up too. And it's back into a 2v2. Perhaps playing this one on retake was a bit of a mistake from Se7en. They definitely could have won those fights coming in towards the bomb site. And there goes the Molotov landing towards short. That could be enough as they're both low. Last locked off inside of the site. But it's India 1v1. Winter goes towards him. But Ivan will pull it off. The triple kill comes in, and Prosto win 6. That is quite the run from Prosto. It was not looking good whatsoever. They lose the early pick. It was looking like they were going to fall apart in the A-bomb site as the stack was there. And Se7en didn't really do a whole lot of it. They pushed through it long. Like, they know that no one's long, and they still don't get back towards the site lock fast enough. Very strange indeed. Well, the flashbang does go off towards A1. Multiple players coming in towards it. That's going to be the kill from Yekindar. Spam coming in from HP as well as he looks back for a second. There it is. Can he get another one? No, as Nickelback will shut him down, but this is much better from the CTs. Still a chance for Kenzo to pull it back, and Kinder had no idea that short was a problem. And they have lost control of A here. It'll be Winter and Lack trying to get it back into the 2v2. As Winter holds the cross off, it'll be a 6 shot from Winter. That is absolutely nuts. Kenzo left at a 1 versus 2 knot. But the bomb has to be picked up and recovered. And will get planted on the A bomb site. Winter and Lack are holding off. Bomb planted as Kenzo drops inside of long CT. And Lack can just look up at long range. Winter's looking for this pick as he starts to play contact through short. They have to move a little bit quicker here. No kid alive on either of them. The time can start to tick, and Kenzo only needs a 1 or 2 kills here. Like, he just sit here, get a kill, and then play the long haul. They need to actually just get onto this bomb site. They've got a Molotov for CT. They need to use that. They have so much utility. They haven't used any of it. Kenzor's going to be walking up. Winter has no idea. He's played this perfectly. Kenzor, he's just close. There's the kill. There's no time left. How has he done this? Why have they taken so long to get anywhere near the bomb site? Se7en have literally thrown their chances away there. They had so much utility. They could have used that towards CT. They could have used the smoke for the cross to cover off the vision. They just need to move slightly quicker, really. So strange to see that that doesn't happen for them. And Prosto will get a run on the board. Yeah, not as strong here. Se7en on Dust 2 for some reason. Smoke goes out. That'll allow safe passage towards the B bomb side at least. But the CTs, their money's starting to dwindle very quickly. They have got enough in the reserve to get a buy into the next one. So they've gone for a little bit of a half buy here. AWP on Lack that was safe done over. They have the pistols and the Kevlar to surround it. They just have to have a lot of impact off the back of the AWP. Into a flash towards long flashbang. In spots a player unable to get the kill. That's a missed opportunity on the 5-7. Although he will spot multiple opponents as Lack will get a kill. Kenzor will find the trade right through middle. Lack needs another. There's a close shot. It's landed. Now he needs another one. He needs to just keep going and have as much impact as he can before he falls. But there it is. That's all he'll get. There's now 3 pistols facing the 3 rifles of Prosto. And now going to be pressuring in towards long. The bomb's already over towards the site. The smokes will safely allow them to get across towards the bomb site and plant just behind the boxes. HP's running on in. He wanted to deny it, but he's gone close. SG will finish them up. That lines them up, but not really controlling the spray too well there, Ivan. Not exactly under control at all, but Kenzor, he will keep things under control. Flourish as well. That's 3 players dropping to the AK of Flourish in the round 8-3. As Prosto much better here on Dust 2. Definitely looking likely a 3rd map could be on the cards if they keep this up. This has been quite stellar in comparison to their Inferno performance. The second day has been I think the second day is going to be a lot closer. I think looking at the matches we've got here, they're probably going to be a lot of close affairs. Yesterday was a bit of a... it had some really close ones and some very one-sided ones. It was kind of strange. The most one-sided one was definitely the Gambit Youngsters game. That one was a complete whitewash. They looked very good up against Warthogs. I actually think that Spirit might get bombed by Vegas Squadron as well later today. I think Vegas Squadron are probably a better team, but Spirit didn't really perform yesterday. Didn't really show us too much. They did win their series, but against StarLadder. But they couldn't quite get it convincingly. I'm afraid they did choke a big lead on the first map. Perhaps there's a weakness there for Spirit. We'll see if Vegas Gold can take them down a little later on here on the mainstream. Currently we are covering Pro100 taking on Se7en, and this is going to be a fun one to watch because Pro100 obviously have something to prove. They've lost on Inferno twice now. Yesterday they lost 16-7, today they lost 16-8, so that's a map they've decided to pick. Here on Dust 2, that's their opponent's map pick, and Pro100 definitely have something to prove here. Se7en struggling here on the CT side. Although it's whether T sides, I think, was the strong one, right? Yesterday on Dust 2. Let's see if they can put that up. It is going to be Ivan taking the kill on the Winter. I'll pull it back into touchy distance for Pro100. They have a 2v4. Still not looking likely, but he's waiting on a flash here, HP. It doesn't really matter if Lack got a kill. And that'll be HP finishing off the job, 8-4. Chance for Se7en to perhaps pull this half back. If they get Se7en, obviously that'll live up to their name. But it'll be as close as you can get it, and that means they're going to have a very, interesting game. I think it's still yet to be seen whether or not it's the T side that's strong of Se7en, or was the CT side weak, or the T side weak of, not sure I say, is the T side strong from Se7en, or is the CT side weak from Windstrike yesterday? Because, we've only had one map to look at. They ended up choking the game. Perhaps it is only the side of Windstrike that looked weak yesterday on that CT side. And they've still seen some signs of life from Se7en though on their T side. They definitely looked relatively solid. Let's see if they can prove it to us today here. It will be Pro100 up in the hands of Ivan. AK's out on every single player, bar him. On his side, it will be the crossing players trying to just to get across safely to do their job and defend the B bomb site. Without being shot, and luckily they will get across, although Lack is holding for a short push. No one coming towards short just yet. It's been a slower approach from Pro100 as they're actually all inside of the lower tunnel. Three of the vast majority of them at least are here. Start to clear mid out with Molotovs. Hoping those close corners are held back as Lack has been forced to look mid. And there's the kill on the Ivan. Actually using the opponent's Molotov to his advantage as he looks over the top of it. They couldn't quite see him. And so he's able to pick that one up easily. And the flashbang comes through. He should be traded upon. Multiple players coming in. He's on the edge of the smoke. There's the kill, but oh my goodness, how is he still getting more? How's Lack pulling this off? He looks for the quad kill, but it's Kenzor finally to put an end to him. But Kinzer steps in, gets the double, and that's a round from Se7en. Very well played there from Lack. The 3 kills towards mid. He makes it look easy. Playing on the edge of the smoke as they all came through, and he just peeks after peek and gets the kills. Good stuff there from Lack. They were not expecting that play, and it's 8-5 here for Pro100. They have won the half, but if Se7en manage to get these last 2 remaining, and this game is still on. Dust 2 is not quite looking too sweet for Pro100 at that point. With a pistol pickup, Se7en could start off their second half of Farron. We've seen them be a momentum-based team. If their T side is really as strong as we've seen it yesterday, and this could be a scary time for Pro100. Trying to put pressure on the pistols, trying to get through those mid doors. Force the player back inside of CT already. The cross smokes come in. Nickelback's the first to fall. Great reply though with the Molotov. Lack, you've tried it once, don't try it again. It's good because it worked the one time. Don't do it again. He has done it, and this time he will fall. Kenzor, he's got the AK. The 2 deagles here. As Ivan will try and cross safely. The flashbang's in. Winter picks up Ivan. The deagle from Flourish actually showing us some skill as well. As Kenzor is here on the AK. It'll be a smoke over the top of the B bomb site. And the smoke is... the bomb's still lying in between the doors. So they can actually go and pick that on up. And with 55 seconds, Kenzor, he's about to cross over and eventually pick this up. Spamming through the doors. Here he goes. Ah, not safe enough. AWP is able to pick it up. My Flourish, your turn. Welcome. You've made it across safely, but you didn't get the bomb. No points, and you're out of there. Like the new extreme version of Doritos Crash Course. 8-6. One more round left. 4-7. To pick up. Double up setup coming through. And it's going to be Prosto looking to try and take 9. 7 have come back into this half, made it competitive at least. We know their T side is strong. If they can find this pistol win, this is when we start to see if 7 are really a real deal. Can they take the series 2-0? A good start here for Winter. Early pick up onto Ivan. And they look to try and reply here, Prosto, but they're going to go straight through middle. That's where Yukindar will find himself an unexpected player. Luckily, Lack turns around fast enough, but he's finished off. Good stuff here from Winter. Staying alive long enough, but he only gets the 1 kill. So it's Nickelback and Kenzor into a 2v2. Running right through. Kenzor will take Kinder, making a very questionable play, I have to say. And Smiley, I think you're up next. And dead. So 1 tap comes through. 9 at the half for Prosto. A much better half than what we've seen on Inferno, I have to say. A much better team than we've seen on Inferno. And that'll be a relatively decent half from them. I think they'll be happy enough they're not behind. But this pistol becomes incredibly important on the CT side. They need to win this if they want to try and extend this lead, to try and force the issue and take us to map 3. 7, however, need this pistol just to stay in it. I think if we go to a 3rd map, I could definitely see Prosto winning this 2-1, because we've seen the map pull yesterday. We've seen them win on Mirage. I think 7, if they are to win this series, they've got to win it 2-0. Otherwise, Prosto will probably end up taking this. It'll be heartbreaking for them. Kindar close up towards the top mid. He will start taking a couple of fights. Kindar is going to fall. And it'll be into a man advantage for the T side. Kinder peeks on in towards middle. It'll be the man advantage for 7. They need this. And they've got it, so it's all about holding on to it as well at this point. The CTs have started to move their way through short up towards the A bomb side. They'll realize that no one really causing too many problems here. It'll actually be towards long where 7 want to go. And here's the flasher on the corner. Ivan has a nade on. He's going to be finished off. Headshot tries to come through on the flourish, but he stays alive and actually walks away with a kill himself. He will be dealt with by HP. And it's all on Nickelback. 1v4 clutch he has to pull off here. There's the first. Can he get another as the bomb plant coming safely behind the boxes? Nickelback drops off. They know exactly where he's playing from now. And there's multiple different angles to look at. He goes forward towards long. Tries to take it. Awkward engagement, but wins it. And finally finished off by Winter. It's the pistol pickup coming in from 7. And Prosto, they are struggling here. They go for the force buy immediately. It's Nickelback onto the scout, the Deagle on Yukindar. They'll see what they can bring to the table here, but this is looking rather decent from 7. They win the pistol, they get the AKs out, the MAC-10s. If they can start to chime this together, if they can win the first gun round, well, pretty much there won't be a first gun round until the scoreline's even again, I think, because obviously if they end up losing this one, Prosto, they're not going to have money in the next, and that should be 9-9. So probably won't see a gun round come through until 9-9 if that is the case. But we still have this one to play out, and Yukindar's got the advantage. The CT side have picked up the first kill, and they look to hold on to it. No reply yet from the Ts. And what a way this would be for 7 to fall flat. So disappointing to lose to the pistol. So they need to give this the respect that it requires. 3 players inside of CT. Currently over on the B stream, Dream Eaters are taking on No Name. It's been a 6-9 victory for Dream Eaters on the first map. Currently 10-2 up as well. They've been performing very well. CIS team on the rise. If you're interested in tuning into that one, make sure you head over to StarLadder CS _EN2, because that is where that one will be covered. On the mainstream, we will continue to commentate Prosto versus 7. Will be Lack for that kill. Will be Kinder taking him away. Into a man advantage for the CT side. Kinder strikes in the action, but finished off by Kinder. Still a man advantage standing for Prosto. The T side trying to pull this back with the AKs they've got. They have to make it happen here. They have to. No other hope for them. And Kinder has got the bomb up on towards the A bomb side. It'll get planted. Multiple players from the CT side arriving to the party. Is Smiley. There's the headshot. Flash is going to be finished off, and it's going to be into a 2v2. Kenzor, he has got the deagle. There's the headshot. Smiley, he will be dropped. And now it's all on to Kinder. 1v2 to try and stop this upset from happening as they come in from short. There's the first. Looks back. One bullet. Has to pull it off, but cannot land the headshot. It's Nickelback with the clutch. And that is so unfortunate for Se7en. They had a chance there to even the scoreline on, to bring it back to 9-9. But now it's 10-7. And Prosto are looking to try and take us to that third map. They have a chance to build up a little bit of a lead here for themselves. I'd like to see Se7en go on an eco here and just maybe a deagle on Kinder, but the rest should eco. They've got to bind on the next one, guys. He's gonna go for the AK. Oh no, I don't know. Alright, we'll see what happens here. They end up losing this one. It'll be a pretty scary round for them next time. This, on paper, should be a Prosto up to 11-7. Nade comes in towards Lack. He'll be dropped to 83. Not that significant. Could have been far worse because of the low Kevlar. No Kevlar, in fact. So man advantage for the T side early on. It's going to be Kinder to find that one. Winter only has a Glock, so probably the least impactful play here, probably. He has got the utility though, so let's see if that comes into play. It'll be Kinder taking away Kenzor. Under a minute left on the clock. The T side have actually pulled off the 2-man advantage off the back of Kinder. Don't want to get too carried away though, because the CT still have the better weapons. If it comes down to a final push, this is where Pro still probably still have the advantage in terms of the capabilities of shutting things down. Kinder's going to be upgrading to another AUG, so there's another rifle added to the collection. They execute ready to come into A. It's completely empty, so they're going to go for the plant. Prosto still with 2 players on B. Should eventually realize the bomb has to be planted on the A bomb site. They will very shortly after, but that's Kinder finally falling. He's done his work. He's got the advantages, and they've got the bomb plant now. This is where this retake needs to be successful for Prosto. They have no kit. They're going to have to move very quickly. And with the post plants the Se7en have got, yes, they've only got 2 deagles and 2 rifles, but you still have to favor the positioning they've got. Big factor. Prosto trying to go towards short. At this point, no kit. They're going to have to save. They've actually pulled it off. Se7en have come into this one with barely any investment. They've had an AK, they didn't even buy Kevlar, and they actually end up winning the round. They've made the right call here. It was a little bit of a risk, but the reward was high. And now they find themselves yet another chance to try and build themselves into the second half. Pro still make the right decision to save as well, as keeping their weapon area on board is the important situation here. If they end up losing everything, it's probably going to be a lot tougher to stay in this game. So 10-8. Prosto still in the lead by 2, but is their lead really solid at this point? Can it be picked apart by Se7en? I want to see this T side get some momentum. I want to see Se7en try and start up that engine, start to put the gears, get the gears turning, because they've got a chance here. They really do to take this 2-0. And will be Se7en here with a kill onto Nickelback. Ivan, he'll be sitting down inside the middle. There'll be a spray from Yakin's able to take it away. His Lack, he will fall. Looking back for a little bit more as well. Three versus 3. Molotov lands in behind the door. Smiley, he's going to be here with the AUG. He'll smoke off short. And the play can slow here. 3v3. Tension really building between the two teams, because every round you can feel at this point, because it's so close, they're really jostling for momentum and position at this point. And so you can't really take your foot off the gas. You cannot feel like you're even slightly complacent, because this is starting to fall apart. Because Prosto, they've lost the kill towards the A bomb site. One player, 3 HP on the Se7en side. That's Smiley. They still haven't checked the site. There's another one there. Flourish. What a missed opportunity that is. He so could have got that kill. And Winter will find Kenzor. It's 9 here, 4-7. And it will be another round added to their collection. This bronze should be theirs as well. Pro still have come into it with barely anything. Just the USP. Zero investment so far. But a pause has come through. Pro still feel like they've lost the control of this game. So, and indeed they have. This is where Se7en are going to even the scoreline. It's going to be 10-10. And they're going to have this chat about what they want to do into the next gun round, because that's going to be a swing round. That's going to be one of the most important in the game so far. Well, it's going to be Se7en putting a multitude of players out towards A long. The rotation coming in from Pro still. They have multiple players coming in towards the A bomb site. They have got one up on top of the A site itself. The bomb will be dropped back over towards long. Se7en, they're going to have multiple players just sitting here, just passively waiting. Smiley sitting. Players come in towards his crosshair. As easy as you can get it. The first kill picked up is an easy one, as they just wait for him to come in. When they go back, has been dropped to 6 HP. Flashbang gonna go through as well. It's Kenzor picking up Lack, and there goes the spray. Kinder gets one. Oh, this is looking rather good for Kinder. He will get one there on the trade, and there we go. Lack is the only player to fall on the Se7en side, and it will double figures for both teams. So this is where things start to shape up. This is going to be one of those important rounds we're talking about. This is one of those rounds that we really have to pay attention to, because Prosto, they have got a buy coming into this one. AWP for Nickelback. They have got Augs on 3 players. M4A4 in the hands of Flourish. Over on the Se7en side of things, it's the AK in the hands of Winter. HP, Lack, he's got an AK as well. No AWP to challenge that of Nickelback here though. But we've seen Se7en like to rock the AKs. The Kazakhstani team, so aggressive, so impactful. And as they start to run on towards long, it will be Flourish trying to get it down, but Yakindar starts it off. Ivan gets one as well. And this is a shutdown. Prosto have won this one, unless it's a 2v4 comeback. And it's not looking likely as Nickelback holds the mid doors. Great stuff there for Prosto. Smiley left alone. And that'll be 11-10. Prosto will reclaim the lead. They just get hit by a brick wall at that point. It's like, it's not even running into a brick wall. It's just getting hit by the brick wall. It's like the brick wall's moving into you. That's what happened to Se7en right there. And Kenzor has been finished off. 11-10. Prosto, it's 11. Bomb. Just sit outside of A long. Currently one player on the other end of it. It's Flourish. He has to sit here. And he will wait. They have got 2 players in towards A long house. They have a little one further back with the bomb. And currently, it looks like Se7en just want to slow this one down, because they have got a buy coming in again, obviously. It's important that they just use the utility. Slow this one down. Don't get hit by the brick wall again, because that hurts. Taking one hit, it's alright. Get back up again. Second hit, you know, you're knocked out for a little bit. If you constantly get hit by it, you're going to be dead. And you're going to be losing this game. So that is going to be Ivan starting things off. Motion has started as Yukindar gets another. This is looking good for Prosto. This Flourish might just get another one here. Ah, it's falling apart here for Se7en. So unfortunate. They cannot put it together. They seem a little bit scared at this point. Prosto just showing them down one by one. Individually wrecking them. And Se7en is locked inside of Long himself. Still not out of this one though. Se7en. This obviously was a missed opportunity to get into the lead. But Prosto have stepped into this game. 12-10. Looking much better after that timeout. They must have discussed something that kind of changed their setups a little bit. Se7en is going to be here on the half buy investment, I would probably say at this point. Let's see if they decide to go with that on a couple of players. They have shown that they like to go for some crazy round though. But they are going to go for the decos, and a little bit of a P250 in there. So they've had a nice varied meal here. They've got all the different things. You've got the big beefy bits of the deagles. You haven't got the full-fledged meal though. It's more of a snack at this point. And the flashbang is going to go out towards middle. It is going to be the P250 trying to challenge down and up. Not exactly the best outcome there, I'm afraid. They go back. He's here with the AUG. Does take away HP. That is the man advantage picked up for the CT side. Se7en ready to walk in as well. They have got the bomb up on short. The second player is in behind him as well. This is looking likely that Se7en will get a little bit of control to work with. You know, we've seen them pull off these types of runs already on the T side. It's one of them that got them back into this game, in fact. Although this time it's going to be much more difficult. They've only got a smoke and a flash, no AK, no AUG to work with, just Eagles. And a P250. Prosto have definitely started to warm up a little bit. Seem like a well-oiled machine at this point. And it's Ivan, a flashbang over the top. He's the player that has been quiet, but they've awoken him. They've awoken the beast, and it's going to be this time. Yukindar step it up. 3 kills. They walk right into him, and he will stand a goose and take them all. 13-10. 3 away from victory here, Prosto. 3 away from taking us to Mirage. And I've kind of said, if Prosto take us to that third map, I see this being a 2-1 in favor of Prosto. But if they don't take us there, there's probably going to be a 2-0 here for Se7en, and an upset will come in. So it'll be the AWP being picked up by Smiley. AK-47s are in play as well. Galil there on Lack to get a little bit more utility. Otherwise, you would be lacking. And it'll be 24, round 24 coming up. Multiple players taking control. Oh, short. The HP there with a kill on the Kenzor. Man advantage is on the T side. Knock over towards the CT cross. That'll allow them relative safe passage through middle. At this point, Se7en, you know, they need to hold this advantage. They can't afford to throw it away. They need to capitalize on it as well. With the first pick coming in onto the HP, I'll be feeling happy about it. But again, all about staying in control of it. The pressure almost gets heavier when you realize you have the advantage, because you know you have to make the play. But here it goes into the bomb site. They run on in. It's going to be a line-up. A meat grinder yet again from Nickelback and Yukindar. And it will finally be picked apart. Yukindar nearly falls. It would have been a 2 for 2 there. Back into the man advantage for Prosto. It is, though. 9 HP. Yukindar barely alive. And the bomb will get planted. There's a big chance here for Se7en. But Prosto want to get back into the bomb site. They are going to be coming in from the tunnels. 2 players from there. Yukindar waiting as the third prong to this approach. As he is coming in from the double doors or window. He can decide what he wants to do. He's actually waiting for a player to overextend. If Winter peeks the double door, you probably actually get a kill here, because he's so focused on window. Yukindar finally coming in from behind. It's a kill from Smiley. Ivan able to get that one. Yukindar will finish off the job, and the defuse is in. It's 14-10 for Prosto. They look to take Dust 2, as that is probably one of the last ones we'll see from Se7en, where they'll have the full-fledged buy. This one is going to be a buy, but it's not going to have every piece of the puzzle, that's for sure. Or they decide not to buy. There we go. I was going to say, yeah, again, there's 2 options, but they always go and buy at the last second. Good to see though they're always sort of making sure everybody's on the right page. What are we buying? What are we purchasing into this one? Is there a plan? But it doesn't really matter if Lack's getting picked off again. There's a trade from Smiley. Good reply. That's sometimes the weapon that can, if you really don't have an AWP, if you have an SG, you can still challenge that AWP at long range. So that's a good way of sort of using that SG. I'm sure they'll feel pretty okay about getting the trade, but again, it's not really been enough so far. Yekindar has just walked through a smoke on short. He can come in from behind. You might just pinch this movement, and this is one player trying to go over towards long, and that's the bottom. That's the most important one as well. Yekindar needs to be careful. 2 players towards bottom middle. He's so unlucky with the timing. The player hasn't come across him with the bomb yet. The bomb's gone back towards long house. Oh no. Oh no. Yekindar. Oh, he's going to be dropped by HP. That could have been huge. At least he gets the information. But he is finished off. That's so unfortunate. His position was so strong. Yekindar will be finished off, but Nickelback, he will get the trade. He just goes towards the lower tunnel. He looks up towards short. Yekindar finished off, and it will be onto Winter, pulling it back with the AK. Smiley there again. It's the trade after trade, but it's the advantage for the T side here, as Kenzor is left inside of CT. 35 seconds left. The bomb is still on long. They're going to have to try and get it planted over on the A bomb site. 30 seconds. Plenty of time there. Kenzor's going to be on the big flank through mid doors, making sure that he won't be caught by any of these angles. Will actually boost his way up towards short. Bomb has not yet been planted, but this is a little bit risky. This is costing time. Kenzor's going to walk into the open. Bomb still not yet planted. Kenzor is 25 HP. Surely they win this round, and indeed, they will find it. 14-11. It is not over yet. Se7en still fighting, still in the game. And actually, the money from Prosto is in a pretty scary position. That is not exactly a great sign moving forward. And a pause has to come on through. So, freeze time has been cancelled, and we are ready to get into it. Cancel culture, even affecting CS, guys. Great is it? Well, only 2 rounds away here, ladies and gentlemen. Or Prosto, that's all they have to get. Not going to be as easy as they hope, though. There's still going to be a buy coming up against them here. They've got the double op set up. It can be effective. We've seen signs of life from Prosto. Definitely starting to look a better and well-oiled machine here. And this could be it. The 3-man stack towards long has resulted in an early kill for Flourish, and he might just get another one as well. Because Se7en have sent quite a few players off towards long. And Smiley is on the edge of one of the smokes. He's looking for a trade. The flashbang goes around the corner, but it should be an instantaneous peek from Flourish. But no, he doesn't want to risk it. He'll fall back alive. Oh, the push from tunnels. They have to expect another one. There's no one there. They're not going to expect this play, surely. And Nickelback just walks in with his teammate. Good play there. Good trade. And it's again even. If Nickelback had fallen, it would have been job done. B would have been completely open. They would have went there. And that would have been probably the run win. But with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining on this clock. Se7en starting to gather their troops up towards short. But Flourish could be the first man they have to face. And there it is. Flourish gets one, but Lack will trade. Again, 2v2. Molotov goes in towards the position. It's the 2 ops remaining. One of the ops holding the cross, and that's where Smiley will arrive. He wants to get into the party, but Lack will hold up towards short. 40 seconds left. Smoke goes off to cover his backside. Smiley trying to cross safely. No smoke for it. Gonna have to throw it over to his teammate. Actually, the bomb's there. Never mind. The bomb will get planted. It's gonna be off towards long. Smiley just gotta stay there. And now Lack needs at least 1 frag. If he gets 1 kill, things look a little bit easier. Things are looking good if he gets at least 1 here. Although Nickelback is going for this boost. This could be the play. This could be very intelligent indeed. Lack's head's been spotted, but the shot still comes through. Lack lands the headshot. It's going to be 12 here for Se7en, surely. Ivan's going to be in CT. He has to run away and save. They're not going to be able to afford an AWP into the next one. This is going to be 14-12. Only 2 rounds separating the 2 teams now. This is much better from Se7en. They get it done again, and they are still fighting. They want this map. They want the 2-0. It's never going to be easy. Well, Ivan, that's an angle you're not really going to expect too much from an AWP Kinder. Fair dues. I mean, you're not really going to expect that to happen too often, but Ivan, he has to have impact. He had to throw a bit of a spanner into the works, and he's made the right call going towards lower tunnel. For sure. He's got that early pick. He's rotated back over towards A long now, and the 6.7 are just going to start questioning, where do we even want to go at this point? Where's safe? Not long. That's for sure. Oh no. Flash goes in. Ivan is here with the AWP. This is going to be such a difficult angle to deal with. Flash to go back and he'll go over the top, but it's Ivan with another kill. The AWP on its own. It's doing so much damage. It's got 2. At this point, they realize the AWP's over towards A. They have to barrel into B. Surely this has to be a quicker play. HP's trying to cut off the rotation. He finds the trade, that's enough, but he cannot even get a single kill on the transfer. Flash is close enough. Not expecting HP to be there. And now this has to be the kill. The AWP from Ivan holds the cross. It's another one from him. It's a triple, but he has to get more than that. Or at least Yakindor has to step into play. He's not got a rifle. Smiley has brought the bomb over towards the site, and Ivan has definitely done enough to keep this. He goes in for the shot again. Close to landing it on that box as well. They've got to play the retake. 2v2. Need to go over the top. Winter, how close is he to drop down from this? Not at all. It bounces away from him, in fact, because he's hiding behind the box. And so this is looking like a 2v2 that might just go in favor of the T's, unless the CTs decide to go quickly, and it will not happen. They back away. They got a save, and allow Se7en up to 13. Prosto will bring an AK and an AWP into the next round, but this will be a round that Se7en will pick up. 13 of 14. What a game this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. We've had some close affairs all day, and this is another one. The CIS minor qualifier is definitely delivering. If this is what the CIS qualifier is like, what's the actual minor going to be like? Well, there's going to be nades going on over the top. Probably one of the most important rounds they've had to play so far in the game. Yeah, I've got Enzo inside of the B-bomb site. A bit more leniently rotating around as they go back, and he is a scary player, throwing the side of Se7en time and time again. One player inside of the pit, and that is Flourish. Ivan over here with the AWP again. We've seen what he can do with that. To be fair, that guy had a pretty quiet start in the game, but anything but nice. Loud, and he's impactful. 55 seconds. East side. Yet to really show where they want to go. Short, definitely looking like the call here on the minimap. As they start to put multiple players up here. Oh, be Winter trying to sell a bit of a fake in towards the B side of the map, and here comes the push. Ivan is the man here on the AWP. The flash will completely blind him off the angle, but they haven't really capitalized. They haven't crossed safely yet, and Ivan wants the kill. There's the first, facing it again. Can he get a second? No. Not of the second time of asking, and he might fall, but they keep peeking him. They want to take him down. They want to take this fight, and there it is. Ivan has been dropped, and it's a 4v4. The CT's clears middle, and they will try and get up short. It is going to be a 4v4, but Winter could be the man that ends this. He hears the footsteps. Oh, this could be huge. He starts to come in from behind. There's going to be the kill on a Kensor. He gets only one there. Definitely should have got two, but whips the spray slightly. Luckily, Kinder and HP can step up. Now Flourish, the last man alive. It's a 1v3. No chance for this. It's 14-14, ladies and gentlemen. It is even yet again. And if they get rid of Flourish, this could easily be map point. It'll be literally barely anything for the CTs to work with. He will look to the left. There's the kill. Desperately trying to hold on to the AK. And their economy's dwindling as well. But as long as they get rid of him, that is all they hope for. Look at that. No money really for Prosto here. If they go for the investment here, it could all be over. If they try and stop that point, it literally could end. Se7en have got themselves an AWP, the AKs. This is looking likely that Se7en will be on that point. The investment has come in, but it's not full. They'll leave some money in the bank for the next round, and that is the right call. We'll see what they can get done into this one. They should be allowing 7 up to this, but it could be overtime, ladies and gentlemen. The shot from Smiley does land through the door onto Yukindar. He has been dropped to 30 HP. The troops from Se7en charge in towards middle. 2 players coming this way as they start to dart through the doors. There's one on the left, one on the right as well. It is Kenzor picking up HP. Another one from Lack, though. That's the trade. The second comes in from Lack as well. He'll smoke off CT cross as Kinder's picked up one on the Galil. It's falling apart here for the CTs. They've only got 2 players left standing. And it's up against the 3 of 7. They've got an AK in the hands of Ivan. And we've seen what he can do. Let's see if he can pull it off yet again. The smoke will go towards the door. The ball will be brought across towards under window. The Dig just punched in on the default position. And this will be the round. Most likely collected. Ivan and Flourish. They might as well just save the 2 AKs. They'll bring those into the next round. But this will be map point for 7. Money is there, is available to them. And this could be the 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the upset. 7 take it away, Prosto. Not what a lot of people were predicting coming into this, that's for sure. If we look to the teams that are currently in the CIS closed qualifier, it's the likes of Dream Eaters, Fours, Gambi Youngsters, Namiga. They'll be in the closed qualifier. They're the invited teams. Windstrike invited. Vegas Trojan invited. Simon are invited. Spirit are invited. Prosto have come in through the open qualifier with the likes of Unique, Warthox, not bad. Lucaris, 7 Esports, Extreme, and No Name. 7 are a team that 3 of their players don't even have Liquipedia pages. This is incredible stuff for them. Definitely putting a name on in the CIS region, that's for sure. And there goes Nickelback, taking a kill on the Kinder. Winter able to find the trade, a second coming in as well. Now it's the man advantage for the T side. The bomb has gone in towards the B bomb site, trying to rotate on in. And it is going to be the bomb planted. They'll desperately look for an avenue back into this though, the CTs. Prosto, they cannot afford to lose this one. It's all over if they do. And here they go, back into the bomb site. They'll attempt this retake. The utility coming in across. The Kindar's close to the door. All even with the AWP, they're all going to try and attempt to come through this avenue. Through the window on the door, they go. It is going to be Winter with the first kill. Flash the last man standing, and it looks to be the upset that 7 have pulled. The 2-0 here as they finish off Dust 2, 16-14. It's the Glock that ends it, and that has been an incredible series from 7. Such a hard-fought, close map on Dust 2. It looked like Prosto had done enough, but they couldn't quite get the last few rounds, and it will be 7 pulling that back. The mental tenacity to win this game is incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing 7 play further in the CIS closed qualifiers. And Prosto, they didn't quite make it. 2 losses so far in the CIS minor. Not exactly the most impressive. We might actually see a couple of changes in this roster if things don't improve. Inferno used to be a traditionally pretty good map for them, but they couldn't get it done either today or yesterday. 16-7 lost yesterday, 16-8 lost today, and they lose 2-0 to the likes of 7. They'll be very disappointed with that one, I'm sure, but we'll see what they can do in the future. 7 should be very proud of themselves and have their head held high. They played excellent Counter-Strike today. I'm looking forward to taking a short break here, but we will be back with the rest of the best of 3s today. We've got another one coming up right after this break. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be Spirit taking on Vegas Squadron, probably the game of the day, so we'll see you after the break.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.